and today I'm updating a new video and I'm going to tell you something exciting. I'm making a new channel called, oh, you can't see him yet, called Love All Birds. There he is. Oh, my beautiful baby. This is Mango. He is my beautiful, he is a 6-month-old male parrot. So today I'm going to, as my official first video for this channel, I'm going to be talking about what to do when you bring home a bird. So let's go. There's going to be several categories. So the first category I'm going to talk about today is going to be research. So of course you want to do research before you get your bird, because if you don't know, if you don't research, there could be many things that you don't know, and you could be doing that thing wrong, and oh my gosh, that'll lead to so many disasters. And honestly, you do not want to know what those are, because honestly, if you do, you will be shook for the rest of your life. So that's the first thing. You definitely want to, I definitely have a strategy that works a lot. So my strategy is, so first go onto a website. If you see that, say you're searching about what should a bird eat. If that website says, oh, a bird should eat seeds, well, you're not sure yet. Then you gotta go to 5 other websites, or just a couple other websites. So you go to 5 other websites, okay? And if those 5 other websites say birds should eat pellets and veggies, and they don't say what the first website said, then what do you know? The first website's wrong. And that's why it's always good to do that, because you never know. And that's a strategy that I do, because, you know, you never know. And that's one thing. So that is about research. The second category is about the cages and food and water and what the accessories. Let's just say the accessories. That is the second category. So you always want to make sure you have all the stuff ready for your bird before you bring your bird home, because it's just, when you get a bird, the bird is obviously going to be scared and stressed out, and all they want is just to be comfy at home. They don't want to be there watching their owner really stressfully building the cage, go and buy the stuff at last minute. It's just really not good. And I made that mistake, and you know what? When I got this bird, I made sure I didn't get that same mistake, because I have like 3 birds already. I don't know. Anyways, but right now I only have 1. So like I was saying, you do want to do that. So that is the second category. You definitely want to have everything ready for your bird, so that your bird can just stay comfy at home. I also do recommend not taking your bird out that recently, because then your bird is just going to want to be towards you and not the cage, and will find you as a safe place and will find the cage as a dangerous place, which is not good, because then a lot of stuff can happen and you will have to go through serious training, which can take over years to get your bird to do that. For some birds it's quicker, for other birds it's not, but I would just recommend doing that. Okay, the next category is food. So I'm going to talk about what you should be giving your bird. So there are a lot of brands for bird food, honestly, but most of those brands sell seeds. Now here's what's happening. Seeds are not good for birds. They're too high in fat, and they'll just make your bird fat. Now I know sometimes a bird will get just, even if it's not seeds, they'll just eat so much that they get kind of fat, which my birdie's a little bit fat, but it's because he eats a lot, trust me. He eats like so much. It's like so, I don't know. Anyways, like I'm saying, I would recommend using these brands. The first one, which is highly recommended by vets, is Harrison's Bird Foods and Pellets. The second one is Zupreme. I forgot the other two. Oh my gosh, I'm so forgetful. If I remember it, I'll link it down below. Okay, so that's that. Now for water, just give your bird clean water and make sure to clean it every day so it doesn't get dirty. I do not approve in getting vitamin supplements for it. It's just not bad. The only reason I would recommend getting your bird vitamins or vitamin supplements for its water is for if your vet recommends it. Because if it does not, there's a lot of problems it can lead to. The other category is the place you buy it. You always want to make sure you're buying your bird in a place that has a lot of good reviews. I've gone to 2 places which is really, really good. The first one is like the best. The second one is the first one is for buying birds, only buying, not adopting. The second one is for only adopting birds. The first one that is for buying birds is called For the Birds by Robin Hawk. Oh my gosh, it is the best bird store you could ever ask for. They have everything there. The second one is Priscilla's Pantry. Now, that one is only for adoption, and if you do not have the patience to adopt a bird because it takes a lot of steps, then I would recommend buying it, but we're not too sure about that because you have to be patient with a bird too. I mean, it's another thing. Especially with training, that can take a long time. I mean, I've had Mango for like 2 months and he hasn't learned like any tricks yet. He knows a couple tricks, but still getting there. Okay, the next category after that is, I just had it in my mind. Oh, it's bringing your bird home. So after you brought in your bird, I would make sure that you don't have it outside of the car. It could really stress your bird out too, especially since the bird barely just got to know you, and it's just a lot of things. The bird can fly out of a window if it's open, or just like get under the seats, anything like that. It's really not good. And so I wouldn't recommend doing that at all, okay? So the next thing is make sure your bird is in a carrier, because I wouldn't recommend having a big cage in your car, which your bird is going to be in. That's going to be a lot of trouble. Anyways, like I was saying, once, I don't recommend really talking to your bird in the car because that can stress the bird out. Now, every bird is different, and some birds won't get stressed out, others will, but you know, it just depends on the bird, so I wouldn't really do that. Then the next thing is when you're actually at home. So when you're at home, what I would recommend doing is leave the bird in the cage for a couple of hours so that it can get used to its home. Because, sorry guys, a little disturbance. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about when you bring the bird home, I would recommend leaving it in the cage for a couple of hours, because the thing is, if you just take out the bird at once, then the bird will not want to go in the cage anymore and just want to be with you all day, which, I mean, it's good because then the bird likes you, but what's not good is that the bird's not going to want to be in its cage, and it'll find the cage as a not good place, which is why I wouldn't recommend doing that either. The third thing about bringing the bird home, make sure the cage is already set up, because like I already said, I think I already said that the bird is already going to be stressed out from the ride home. So you don't want the bird to get even more stressed out watching you make the cage. That's a simple mistake that almost everybody who has a bird does. Now some people don't, other people do, and it's okay if you make a mistake. It's just something that happens. Not everybody's perfect, and all you can do is just improve that mistake, make sure the mistake gets better, and just give all your effort to make it better. And I see you can see little Mango poking out of there. Yes, you can. Okay, so And that's that. Make sure you have good toys in there, because the thing is, birds need shredding toys, which are toys made out of wood, because if they don't, well, then the birds will just start destroying anything in the house, which is a problem we had with him, because we didn't get him any chewing toys. I mean, we had one, but he destroyed it. Technically, yeah, he did. And then he just started getting super destructive and destroying our blinds, which I don't think you want to see that. So that is like crazy. Another thing about toys is when you get your bird toys, make sure the toys don't have mirrors, because trust me, your bird may look like it loves that mirror, but that mirror is causing a lot of damage to your bird. Mirrors are bad for your birds, because that bird will probably think, I know birds are really smart. Yeah, that's something. But birds are not smart enough to tell when it's another bird or their reflection. That bird will think that their reflection is another bird. Then that bird is going to think it's its mate. And it's going to try to mate with it. And it can just cause frustration. And really, really bad. And hormonal problems, aggression. It can become obsessed with that mirror, and so obsessed it won't even want to get out. So the last thing I wanted to say was that just make sure you avoid doing any of these problems. So thanks guys for watching my video. Subscribe and like. Comment down below what was your favorite part of this video, or if you just like had made one of those mistakes but improved it. Right, baby boy? All right, say goodbye. I'm still teaching him how to talk. Oh, and I would like to give a shout out to Valeria, my bestie.